What's going on? Jivits here, and this is my Dauntless axe guide. I'm going to include general axe information like basic moves and combos, as well as relevant info and potential upcoming changes. Axe is a powerhouse of a weapon that rewards an aggressive playstyle with its resolve combos. It does, however, require calculated attacks with its slow charge up time on strikes. The axe is a slashing weapon and will do increased part damage to unbroken parts of a behemoth. Slashing weapons are the only weapons capable of cutting tails and horns. While the axe is a slashing weapon, it does a considerable amount of stagger damage as well. The best way to summarize axe combat is high risk, high reward. Axe has a high-powered vertical swing attack and a slightly mobile horizontal swing attack. The vertical attack can only be done from a stationary position, while you can charge the horizontal swing as you walk forward. Keep in mind that you will use stamina as you charge the attack, so you cannot hold the horizontal charge long. Attack charges have 3 tiers of damage the longer you hold it. You can hear the axe charge clearly with each tier. Be careful not to hold it too long because you can overcharge your axe. The charge of an attack will also increase the damage of the attacks that follow. You build your special meter by landing charged attacks and the combos after the charged attack. Once your Great Axe special meter is full, use it to unleash a high-powered vertical swing attack and temporarily increase your attack damage. This meter stacks up to 3 times but has a timer, so make sure that you do use a special attack before the timer runs out, or you will lose your stacks. Along with the special attack, when you perfectly charge your vertical swing, you are granted Resolve. Resolve makes your attacks uninterruptible, but you will still take damage. This is what makes axe reward aggressive play. While charging your axe swing, you'll hear those 3 separate charge type noises. It's on the 3rd charge that you will get Resolve with a perfect charge. You will want to build your special meter as fast as possible, getting to 3 stacks. This becomes easier the more you learn boss movements and abilities, so you know where to strike. I'll talk about this more in advanced techniques. Axe combos themselves are simple at its core. The vertical combo, repeated strikes, is done with 4 consecutive vertical strikes. The last strike, as the name implies, is a quick repeated strike that builds your meter quickly. It does drain your stamina meter while using this combo. The 1st and 3rd strike of this combo can be charged for Resolve. I wouldn't really recommend using this combo much though, unless you're trying to build your meter really quickly. The last repeating strike isn't great for DPS, and like I said before, it does drain your stamina quickly. The horizontal combo, Horizontal Edge, is done with 4 consecutive horizontal strikes. The combo can be done while approaching the behemoth and better suited for smaller windows of attack. Because this is a quicker attack, the horizontal charge up does not do as much damage as the vertical charge attack. Just like the previous combo, you can charge the 1st and 3rd strike of this combo. With axe combos, the first 2 attacks of each combo can be combined with the last 2 of a combo. So you can start vertical or horizontal for the first 2 and then move to the other if needed. The vertical ripper is just that. It's a mix of the 2, starting with 2 vertical strikes and ending with 2 swinging overhead somersault strikes from the horizontal edge combo. The 1st and 3rd strike of this combo can be charged. This combo will generally be your most used combo and is the most damage as it combines the powerful charged vertical strike with the overhead swings that pack a lot of punch. Interrupting a behemoth, or better known as booping, is an essential part of any fight in Dauntless. The axe can boop well and doesn't necessarily require amazing timing, but does require you to have a concept of the timing and be prepared to take damage when you do boop. If you have other team members with you that can boop, I'd recommend having them be on the boop duty. You can boop a behemoth with the vertical or horizontal swing as well as the special attack. Your best bet is to stand your ground and hit it with a perfectly charged vertical attack. You'll boop it successfully and won't be knocked down because of Resolve, but will still take damage from the attack. On some behemoths, like Embermane or Stormclaw for example, with those quick short leaps that they do, You can hold your charge on the horizontal attack and boop them when they come to leap towards you. Keep an eye on your stamina bar though, as it does drain quickly. The axe is a powerful, methodical weapon. Learning the ins and outs of a behemoth will help you with your axe combat considerably. Before I begin though, let me preface that there is no right or wrong way to play axes and Dauntless. As long as you kill the behemoth and have fun doing it, who cares how you got there. When you play axe, your goal right away is to build your meter to 3 stacks as quickly as possible. Only charged attacks and combo attacks after a charged attack can build your meter. Getting to 3 stacks will ensure that every attack does the most damage. You do not have to charge your axe fully for this to work. In shorter windows of time, you can charge it up until you hear the first charge noise, then release and continue the combo. In many cases, this is what you'll be doing, and this is the fastest way to build your meter. Your best DPS is going to be the vertical ripper combo, starting with a charged vertical strike and then finishing with the 2 overhead horizontal strikes. You'll want to always make sure that you charge your first strike to build your meter, but I wouldn't worry about charging the 3rd strike. The reason being is the extra empowered damage from the first strike will still apply to every attack in the combo after the first charge strike. Charging twice in a combo just wastes time and lowers your DPS. It is also possible to skip the first attack in a combo when you start attacking from a roll. This is great for much faster behemoths, so you can quickly roll into an axe jab and then 2 of the horizontal overheads. Try to limit these more when you are still building your meter, but these are great for sneaking in fast damage. Depending on build and such, the axe is a powerful weapon for staggering behemoths. As of the current patch, Open Beta 4.5, the axe can pretty much go toe to toe with the hammer. The devs have said that this is something they're looking into, so stagger damage from the axe will most likely see a nerf sometime in the future. For right now, if you're facing a quicker behemoth and there aren't any hammers in the group, try to focus on the head when you can to get a quick stagger in. This will allow you to unleash some of your more devastating combos with guaranteed full charges. When you use your special, make sure that you can secure a hit or you will lose half your meter. Save your special attack for right after behemoth attacks or when you're being charged to secure a boop. While all this is good on paper, you can't always do this consistently with every behemoth in every situation. It's more important with axe to bring the damage in any way you can. Working on rolling into attacks and starting with a combo immediately afterwards is a great way to keep up your damage and minimize downtime. Gauge how much time you have and make sure that you get off the attack before the behemoth attacks you. You don't always have to full charge every attack. Use your vertical strike attacks in larger attack windows and do the roll half combos or a horizontal strike with smaller windows. Mostly, more than anything, the most important part of axe is making sure that when you do build 3 stacks on your special meter that you maintain those. So builds and gear is mostly up for interpretation, as there isn't really a right or a wrong way to build. It all depends on your playstyle preferences and what you enjoy. Also, with the current state of RNG for cells, not everyone can make every build, so they're more about working with what you have. With that being said, I'll talk about some of the general tips for your axe build. Currently, with axe stagger damage being pretty huge, a lot of builds are going for pure power. Most popular cells right now are Rage, Knockout King, Overpower, and Rage Hunter. These cells will give you massive hits along with a lot of stagger. When you stagger the behemoth, you have more than enough time to do some fully charged combos. Attack speed is also a popular route if you can fit it into your build. Attack speed will allow you to charge your axe faster, therefore getting in more hits. If you're running a Rage type build, then you want to go with Wild Frenzy and make sure that they're both at least above +4. If you're running a Rage Hunter type build, then you would want to go with Evasive Fury. For which axe to use, currently the Shockjaw Nezaga axe is very popular because of its unique passive. When landing a perfectly charged strike, you are healed for 200. This allows you to be much more aggressive in your gameplay and take advantage of Resolve. If you face tank an attack, for example, with Resolve using this axe, it will negate most, if not all, of the damage. The Rezakiri axe is probably the best axe for pure damage, with multiple unique passives for extra damage in succession and a 10% chance to hit twice. This axe can do some massive damage. Other than these two axes, look to the Ragetail Gnasher axe for Rage Hunter and Pacifier perks, and the Shroud axe if you really want to play that whole risk-reward aspect of playing an axe. Stamina management is also an important part of using an axe, so look to cells like Conditioning, which increases your stamina regeneration. Being able to stay mobile after a combo and roll when necessary is needed to stay alive when using an axe. Like I said originally though, it's mostly playstyle preference and RNG here, but this is a good starting point for building axes. I'll post one of my axe builds in the description below. Take a look and feel free to use that tool to post your builds in the comments below, and I'll take a look and let you know what I think. That's all I have for you today though. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more Dauntless weapon guides, behemoth guides, and plenty of other helpful videos. If you have any other questions or opinions about Dauntless on this video, make sure to leave a comment below. I enjoy all the feedback on my videos. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.